Hey there, Virgo. How are you tonight? My name is Sherilyn, and I am here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one right here is going to be for Friday, August 8th through Sunday, August 10th. I'll be back on Sunday to do the weekly readings and get you through the first half of next week, right? We're just going to go ahead and do a Celtic cross and see what Spirit wants to bring up or talk about. Is that the whole deal? I think that's pretty much the whole deal. This one's for my Virgos. Okay. Let's see what we get. Alrighty, we got Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Boom, boom. Okay, let's see. What is the current situation for you? So you're pulling the Seven of Pentacles. So basically what this is saying is that there's nobody saying you're not hardworking. You're definitely willing to put the work in. Right now the issue is you trying to decide where you want to put the work in. You know, you have to decide where you want to invest your time, energy, emotion, whatever. It feels like a decision that you've set stagnant on for an extended amount of time, right? But now it's time, excuse me, to make up your mind, because now you're starting to do nothing to hold yourself back. Okay? So that's what I see there. All right, what is the obstacle to this deal? The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. So the obstacle to you deciding where you want to invest or how much has something to do with the truth. Now I wonder if this is your truth or is this the truth that you're coming into? To be the obstacle to the Seven of Pentacles, I believe this is a truth that's being shown to you. Could also be you really stepping into your authenticity and being truthful with yourself. Let's see how it plays in. Okay, so what is it that you need to focus on? The King of Cups. Okay, Virgo. Are you somebody right now who's trying to shut out emotion, or are you trying to control situations with emotion? Because you're trying to do one of the two, it looks like. Maybe a little of both, right? I get the feeling that you're trying to manipulate situations with a sense of emotional manipulation. And in doing so, you're not being your authentic self. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're wearing a mask to please people around you, and it's causing you a great deal of issues right now. Okay, let's see what else we got. What do you need to leave behind? The Knight of Cups. Now, this card is speaking of you trying to constantly be the person to save the day, being the person to rush in and help somebody, you know, that kind of stuff, which is fine. That's a great attribute. It's a wonderful thing to do. Everything should be done in moderation, but still, great thing. However, this feels a little bit martyr-y, you know, like you are doing it, but you're doing it with the hopes that people will recognize it, or with the, you know, with the hopes that you get some kind of accolades for what you've done. That's not really the way you're supposed to do it. It's kind of still a way, but not, you know what I'm saying there. So they're saying you need to leave that part behind. Number one, you're stretching yourself too thin. So you're not being as effective for anybody because you're trying to be in too many places at one time. And number two, you really, when you try to do charity work or give to somebody or help somebody, it's really not supposed to be something that you're doing for show. It's supposed to be something you do because you want to do it. That's what I see here. All right, what do we have? What is your strength here? So it's the Page of Wands. I mean, your strength here is right now this sense of adventure that you seem to be harboring. You know, you are acting a little bit out of character for a Virgo. So I think that it's refreshing. And I think that you are deriving a lot of pleasure and strength from this. I don't know, for you it's like a walk on the wild side a little bit. That's how it feels. I mean, it's just not you're not really standing in your normal persona necessarily. Okay? And I think that's a plus right now. All right, what do we have in the near future? The Seven of Swords. A lot of strategy. You're definitely trying to play chess in a situation, I would say. Okay? I feel as though you have not made up your mind on a definite direction yet, but you have game plans for each direction you could take at any rate. So, a lot of indecision here. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What is the advice? The Five of Cups. The advice would be to live a life that you're not going to regret. You know what I'm saying? To try to be mindful of the things you do so that you don't end up in this, you know, sense of loss and regret. Because nobody wants to be there, right? What is the atmosphere? The Nine of Cups. So you feel like, what's that song, knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door? That you feel like you're knock, knock, knocking on your wish fulfillment store, right? You're right there. It's just right around the corner. That's how you're feeling right now, like you're really close. So close you can taste it. There you go. What is your greatest fear? The Queen of Swords. Well, now, at this point, this is what you're presenting as, because I don't have you presenting anywhere else. So you are presenting in your feminine. Male or female doesn't make any difference, but you're one badass feminine right now with the Queen of Swords. I mean, you have your sword drawn. You're fairly defensive. You're asking people to tell you the truth, and if they don't tell you the truth, then you cut off their heads. That's how it is. You're very... Take no prisoners at this point, you know. I think you've had it up to here with all the half-truths and the deception. All right. I only question, are you deceiving people as well? Because sometimes that's mirroring back to you, you know. Sometimes. I'm not saying every time, just sometimes. So be careful of that. All right, what do we have for the outcome? The Moon. I don't know, Virgo. You seem like you're so grounded and realistic, but there's something here that you're missing. There's something you're not seeing clearly with the Moon card. Now, it could be something that people are working very hard to keep from you. That's possible, but I mean, it's still going to come out in the long run, but it's just you're making decisions with only half of the facts or something, or 3/4, but you don't have all the facts. It's because they're either being kept from you or you don't want to see them. I'm not sure which way that one goes, but you definitely need to try to get grounded and look at things from a very realistic stance, okay? That would be my advice. But anyways, okay, let's see what we get for the days. For Friday, I've got the 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So there's an opportunity for love coming towards you. Yeah, it looks like one you could go all in on if you want to on Friday. I mean, if you're interested. Saturday, you have the Hangman and the 3 of Cups. So there's a reason to celebrate, and I feel like you're feeling good on Saturday, and that's why you're in Hangman. You just really want to stay comfortably stuck in that particular spot for a minute. Because it looks like you've been through your fair share of stress here lately, and this feels like it's somewhat relaxing or comforting. Sunday, I have the 8 of Swords and the Strength card. Well, the 8 of Swords is putting you up in a mental prison for some reason, okay? Maybe you found somebody on Friday, Saturday you're having a good time, so by Sunday you're overthinking it right into the ground, right? With the Strength card, you are battling yourself, I think. But that's okay. That's okay, Virgo. It's okay. It still looks like a pretty good weekend, I think, okay? It always comes down to decisions for you, really. Be careful with this manipulation, okay? It's rarely does it work out well in the long run. Sometimes in the short run it works out okay, but in the long run it usually causes you grief, okay? All right, that's what I have for you this time, Virgo. I will be back on Sunday with the weekly readings. If you're looking for a private reading, send me a message and I'll get you the details. I'll never reach out to you first. If somebody does, it's not me, it's a scam. So treat it accordingly. That's it. All right, you guys have a good one. Thank you.